Hi everyone, my name is Jen Krugel. I'm one of the environmental educators with the New Jersey School of Conservation. Today we're going to talk about hummingbirds and how to set up a proper feeding station in your own backyard. Well, there are approximately 340 species of hummingbird in the world. Typically, the only type of hummingbird that comes to the Northeast is the ruby-throated hummingbird. The ruby-throated hummingbird is named so because the male of the species has bright red under his chin. The female and juveniles of this species do not have that red. Ruby-throated hummingbirds fly about 2,000 miles from their southern winter grounds to the northeast and back each year. During this journey, they need to consume twice their body weight per day to support their high heart rate and wing beats of up to 60 times per second. For a species that has such a long journey, you would think they would need to lay a large number of eggs in order to support their species. However, these small birds only raise one clutch of 2 young per year. The females do all the work in the little cup nests like these that are very well camouflaged in trees because they use lichen on the outside. Wild columbine seems almost specifically designed for hummingbirds, with each flower consisting of 5 extended tubes that hold nectar deep inside. This makes it ideal for a hummingbird's beak and not insects. Additionally, the red coloring of the flowers scattered along a hillside is a big attractant for the hummingbirds. Yellow-bellied sapsuckers are small woodpeckers with a red crown towards the front of their heads, which is distinguishable from downy and hairy woodpeckers, whose red cap is towards the back of their head. They drill a very distinctive pattern in trees that appear in neat rows. This is done to take advantage of the sap flowing up the tree to produce leaves in spring. The sapsuckers will lap the sap and insects that are attracted to the sugary water too. Hummingbirds will also take advantage of this if their migration leads them to arrive before their flower sources of nectar. Around April, we start to keep track of the hummingbirds' migration through citizen science websites, where people will report sightings of them and create a map of their location. This lets us know about when we should start making nectar for the hummingbirds, as they will commonly come to the same area year after year. Some kits come with red dye, but the red base of the feeders should be enough to attract your hummingbird, and some studies show that they prefer no dye nectar solutions. If you want to increase your attractiveness to hummingbirds, you can always add a brightly colored ribbon to your feeder instead. The nectar solution is a simple mix of 1 part sugar and 4 parts water, heated to dissolve the sugar, and sufficiently cooled before you add it to your feeder. In addition to making nectar, you may also want to consider planting some hummingbird-friendly plants to attract them into your yard, like Virginia bluebells, bleeding hearts, common lilac, trumpet vines, and my personal favorite, the cardinal flower. Thanks for joining us today. Hope you get a chance to see some of these amazing little birds this summer.